Karaoke is quite fun for me now because I leave it all out there. It's like loud and proud. I dance when I sing. I'm not at all limiting myself. I'm just loud. I did go out last night. I went back to Ashland to a place where I sang karaoke before. It's really low key, super easy, nice people, just super good energy. I tried a few places in Medford. No, not at all. So last night, I will say it's fun because leaving it all out there and trying songs I've never done. When you hear people say, like Cassie last night, I have to follow that. That's what happens when you're who you are. When you live out loud, you're like, you put it out there and people see who you are. So Cassie got up and she sang a song. And first, she was the most adorable little thing. She's got a great voice. She did great songs. But what she said triggered this video I have to make. She said, she was with two friends, two women. She said, this song is for the love of my life. And she sang it before her husband got there. And I don't even remember the song. It was Nirvana or something. But she told me later, we chatted. Her husband is this beautiful man. He's a nurse. She's very busy in the city. It's like this great couple. But the one that she loved, the mystery that was never solved, is still there. It still lingers. And this is what the biggest message is. Because these people you think about, that you go back in your mind like, oh my God, it's like you're having sex with your husband, you're thinking about him like, oh, what he would have been like. You need to remember that there's no sin, no rules. This life is for you to live and to have no regrets. Corey, but it doesn't matter. The Corey thing is over. He's an experience for me to make these videos. So that's why I'm doing this stuff. Will he have regrets? It doesn't matter to me because I can't hold on to the hope. So there is none. There's no hope. If he's here, he's here. If he's not, he's not. But for anything that lingers in your mind, anything that could have been, you wonder, you need to find out what that looks like. And don't think you're doing anything wrong. Stalk their freaking Facebook page. If they're still alive, go see who they are. And then I would venture to guess, within probably a few minutes, you'll be like, what the hell was wrong? What was the hell not that for? You saw them at a place when you were this person. And then you have changed and they've changed. And now you see them from your lens now. It's going to be like so refreshing for you to know that the one you're with, you actually love. Anything that's lingering in your mind, anyone that you wonder about, call them. Just say, I wonder about you. And you were somebody in my life that I never investigated. And maybe you were somebody in theirs. And it's just, don't look at anything there's no shame. We're taught like these things are shameful. Don't do that. It's naughty. No, you're not supposed to be married to someone and you're not supposed to be stuck with anyone for life, ever. You're fluid. You're to keep flowing. And so like I had the biggest crush in high school. I had a lot of boyfriends because I wasn't going to be with anybody long because they all wanted to see if my boobs were real and nobody ever saw them. I had the biggest crush on Ben. He was in my class, really quiet. I think that was why I was so attracted to him. Everybody was out there and he wasn't. I think he was more like me and that's why I was so drawn to him. And I've said that like on Facebook, big deal, whatever. Not the one that got away. It never would have happened. We weren't anything to be. So that wasn't a mystery that I needed to have solved. It was never an unanswered question. But anything that you do, somebody that you pined away after, that you still can't let it go, or somebody that you know pined after you, but you're in a relationship, whatever, reach out to them. Look at them on Facebook. You don't need to tell your husband, your wife, your partner, your spouse, because you're not cheating, because you have this thing hanging over you. That is what you shouldn't have. You're erasing anything that's hanging over you. So look backwards, see where they are, see what they're up to. And if they're up for it, and if you're up for it, go see them and see what happens. It may be, oh my God, my whole life I've waited for this, and you're swept off your feet in a way you couldn't imagine. Or it'll be like, ew, creeper. You don't know. But if you don't investigate it, if you don't look at it, you'll never know. So go to them, find them, and have no regrets. Have no regrets. Don't take anything with you. I found my notes, so I had to come back for one tiny little detail that's huge. So in the world that we're supposed to live in where there's no marriage, you're attracted to a lot of people that you see now. You see, I do that, I hit that, I'd hit that. In the world you would live in, you could hit that and that and that. And there would be no shame because we're all doing it because it's just passing because we're very sexual at a point in our life. We're monster sexual. And then sometimes we're not. So when you are, you go find those sexual people and you go do it. And the thing is, when there's no shame attached to it, guess what? There are no sexually transmitted diseases. They cannot exist. Pandemics can't exist in a world where there's pure loving thought. STDs only happen because the shame attached to things. Why do you think AIDS happened? The shame in the community, like we're not supposed to be loving each other. But we do. It's shame. No shame, no STD. Live large, have fun. You'll find a lot of people along your way. You'll find some you're drawn to. And you'll stick around each other for a little while. And then you'll be done. You'll have so much fun. This is why we're here.